countries are having on the search? Because
back to the Malaysian airliner?
Yes, there has been some criticisms that Malaysia did not reveal the radar information.
I'm not willing to criticize on this issue. It is always difficult to respond to crisis. This one, I'm sure the Malaysians have coordinated in a way that they see as appropriate. I think the real positive news with respect to that coordination and with respect to the international contributions is, my numbers may be wrong, but I think we're up to over 20 nations involved. A lot of different assets, both civil maritime, some military. The Philippine Navy got underway to help, which we really appreciated. Because of our alliance, because we work together all the time, that provides, frankly, the U.S. 7th Fleet and the Philippine Navy, I would use the term much like a playbook, so that when we do have a crisis, we kind of know each other's moves, we communicate early, and we're able to dovetail our efforts, or integrate our efforts is a better way to say that.
Do we know more today about where the plane might be?
All speculation.
Are the P3 and P8 being cycled indefinitely, or is there a time frame?
Yeah, we kind of got to that earlier. Right now, we do not have a time frame for the actual search window. We're just going to keep at it until we're told to stop.
Are you also looking at land masses?
The U.S. 7th Fleet is not looking at land masses per se. We're trying to cover these two wide areas that have been identified in the Indian Ocean as possibilities. I'm sure there are other assets that are covering those land masses and kind of trying to track down every lead, as they would say.
I see. Sir, about the South China Sea, if China asserts its dominion over the South China Sea, how will that affect U.S. naval operations?
Well, once again, by the nature of the question, it's a hypothetical, and I'm not going to speculate on that. I'll kind of go back to the basics, if you will, of the U.S. 7th Fleet, and that's we're going to continue to operate in international waters. We're going to continue to encourage freedom of access for all the maritime nations in the theater, and as disputes come up, we're going to continue to encourage the dialogue. We're going to continue to encourage this, resolving it through the rule of law. And we will continue to stand by our allies. We have 5 treaty allies in this theater. When you look at, in the case of the Philippines, this is over 60 years of an alliance, and it is two people that are interwoven, not only from a cultural perspective, but from a shared interest perspective. And so I'm actually pretty encouraged about moving forward, especially with this relationship that I keep coming back to, which is the U.S. 7th Fleet and the Philippine Navy, and how we are improving that ability to operate together.
So back to the search for the Malaysian plane. I know you said there's no timetable.